In our continuing series of stories celebrating this Black History Month, we're focusing on the Buffalo Soldiers. The all-black regiments were established after the Civil War as part of the regular Army up until the units were integrated during World War II.
News 5's Andy Cohen. He joins us live from the Buffalo Soldiers Memorial at Memorial Park with more on their story. Andy.
Yeah, good evening, Rob and Elizabeth. This memorial actually dedicated in July of 2016 on the 150th anniversary of the act of Congress that created the Army units that would come to be known as the Buffalo Soldiers. And as you're about to hear, their story is intertwined with the story of the American West. This is a special place for Dennis Moore.
We thought that Buffalo would be eye-catching when people coming past this way to make them want to come up and see the memorial.
He was on the committee that worked to create this memorial in honor of the black soldiers who served in the Army's segregated infantry and cavalry regiments, known as the Buffalo Soldiers.
You don't know about these folks until you go dig the history books.
Dennis is committed to sharing that story. He explains after the Civil War, the ranks of the Army shrank dramatically.
When Congress realized they needed men and bodies to protect out west.
Buffalo Soldiers guarded stagecoaches, railroad crews, and wagon trains. They settled range wars, chased horse thieves and cattle rustlers, and they did it all at a time that Jim Crow was both the law and a way of life.
And they got mistreated, not just by the local community. Some of their officers mistreated them, tied them to the back of wagons and drug them because they did not obey commands. And
yet their legacy can be seen across the federal government today. Buffalo Soldiers protected the border with Mexico before there was a formal border patrol. They guarded mail deliveries and protected our parks before there was a National Park Service. Moore hopes that our memorial will inspire the community to learn more about its past.
And I want everybody to know the whole American history. Without knowing their history, you do not have the whole American history.
On the day that this memorial was dedicated, a stretch of U.S. Highway 24 in between Manitou Springs and Colorado Springs was renamed in honor of the Buffalo Soldiers. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Andy Cohen, News 5.